Innovative.
What's good, everybody? I'm Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet, and today I'm here with the homies, and we want to talk some shit and laugh.
Hey,
2 in a row.
we're gonna have a calendar.
We on point. Okay. Hey, make sure y'all tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com, and while you at it, make sure you follow our Instagram at innovative.culture. We got plenty on our YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, you like these videos, you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything that we put out. We got a lot of stuff coming your way. It's a big year, 2022. But before we get into this, I want to go around the table. Who we got in the building today?
Yo, you got Tone D Mack. What's up? Follow me on the gram.
Where they gonna follow you at? Say it again.
Tone D Mack.
Yeah.
Instagram, IG.
Can you spell it?
TONEDMACK.
Hey.
MACK. The edible kicked in.
There it is.
A little bit.
What's up, y'all? You already know the vibe. It's your favorite high. It's the purest, the dopest, the China White in the building. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at THEE China White. All my links are in the bio.
Link in the bio.
Hey,
right.
It's your boy Tony Grams. Follow me on IG at Tony Grams Comedy. Get all your updates and shit. We here with Innovative Comedy at Innovative Culture, and it's about to go up.
All right. And way in the land far away.
Oh, hey, shit. Is that nigga Stynk live from the trap spot?
That's right.
We selling meth and pharmaceutical needles.
No.
The ones that Biden's supplying.
There's niggas in the back with Uzis with shoulder straps walking by and shit. Like,
You know, we got to talk to y'all. Huh?
like, is this a Steven Seagal movie?
So, what's going on, y'all? I know we just had a Super Bowl.
Yeah, shit was crazy.
That halftime show was amazing.
What was your favorite performance during the
y'all.
halftime show?
All of them
50
don't
Cent?
do that.
Come on,
50 Cent?
Fucking do that. Okay, fine. Eminem.
Stop it.
Eminem.
Stop
I don't
it.
care. Eminem, he hasn't been
sick
out.
of the hoodie.
He has not been out in
He's
so
still wearing that
long,
fucking hoodie,
and he
bro.
still came out and did his shit. I don't care.
He ain't
I'm
in 8 Mile
obsessed
no
with
more,
Eminem.
bro.
I don't give a fuck.
You like, man, what if
I'm
he
obsessed
should have
with
bought
him.
Stan out? I know that. He should have bought Stan out. They bought everybody out but Stan.
I'm
Stan
obsessed with
deserved. Stan,
Who's Stan?
The one that was writing them all the letters on in the
Oh.
Stan,
Him,
the song.
his alter ego.
Dear M, I wrote you, but you still ain't
That was
calling.
his alter ego.
Yeah,
They definitely.
was
50
it?
Cent.
It was his
Definitely
alter
50
his alter.
Why?
No, that was
He
his
didn't have
fan.
no
I thought
blood
he was just like a psycho
Yeah, all this
fan.
blood was rushing to his head.
That's not the point. You didn't even expect them to be there.
That's true. No, they said he was. I could have sworn they said he was. 50 Cent said it himself because
I didn't see him
because
on
the
the thing.
police were saying that they didn't want Snoop Dogg there because of Snoop Dogg's song where he's talking about fuck the police, shoot him back. And then 50 was commenting on that and was like, nah, don't do him like that. I could have sworn unless that wasn't a surprise to me.
I know there was a protest going on the East Coast
That's
where they were
hilarious.
trying to hold Snoop Dogg from doing certain things.
They tried to stop him from doing everything. They didn't want him wearing any bandana. They didn't want him. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen that post that said Snoop Dogg's the only nigga on the planet that could what is it called? That could bang to the whole America and people just love it. But it was great.
Everybody
He was
fucking-
on there hard too. He was like and I was just like yes, do it.
He was doing his
I
stuff.
love it.
Then they got the little behind the scenes video of him smoking on the
That shit
set.
was hilarious. Yeah.
I love it.
I like that. I like that
Fantastic.
post where they was like, somebody was
Now,
like,
was
Snoop
that
was.
weed or was he hitting a pookie?
What you think, Stink?
I
Why?
don't know, because you don't supposed to hide like that to hit no damn blunt.
Well, yeah, but then everybody else would have thought they could get away with it too.
Nigga,
And they ain't Snoop. You
If
know?
we seen Janet's nipple during the game, we can see a nigga hit a roach. Like, that shit ain't that. We seen a whole titty with a star piercing around.
But Cam
it,
said it
like,
right. You ain't Snoop. So if they would have saw him, everybody would be like, "Oh, toke up then, smoke up then." Nah.
They should have let him smoke.
Yeah, you not Snoop though. You can't just pull.
Yeah, they should have
You can't just smoke wherever you want.
He
He
was
literally
just
is smoking. Literally,
I
I
seen
feel
him-
like every time.
I seen a post that was like, it was some like New York Post. Snoop Dogg smokes weed during halftime show, and then like somebody, like some rapper or somebody retweeted, it was like, he was probably smoking meth before you tweeted this. Like, fuck out of here, like motherfuckers be on all kind of shit. Then be talking about somebody hitting a blunt somewhere, like
Hey, Mary killed that
twisting
shit
their
too.
nose off. Yeah,
I'm happy she didn't do that dance.
I was just about to say it. He took
That
the
little
words out of my
stumbling
mouth.
dance.
The Go Mary. I call
like
it the
when
Go
Mary do
Mary.
that
She did do it though.
I call it the Go Mary.
I was sitting there dancing with her. She was doing it. That's
Did
the
she?
thing. She's unpredictable. That's why.
I didn't see
Why
it.
she
her
fall like
moves-
that, though,
Her
at the
moves is
end?
unpredictable.
She just
That's Monet.
She was tired.
She's Monet
She was
forever
tired
to
of
me
doing
now.
that.
This auntie.
Auntie.
She is an auntie for sure.
That shit is hilarious. Yeah, they did their thing. I just thought the Eminem, it was cool, but
Y'all tripping.
it wasn't whack. It was just I watched it. It was cool. It was monumental. Like to see Tams and shit. Like
Kendrick.
Tam
too.
got the most promo out
that
of
shit was
everything
crazy,
during the
like,
Super Bowl.
Just
They
to
was,
see that shit, like, and even if it's the
For
Tams
free.
and everywhere got a Tams in the hood and Southern California, period. So that was just dope in itself, and it was a good shit. It was some good shit, and
They ain't fuck with Kendrick.
yeah.
I fucked with
He
Kendrick.
he
Some
gained a little
artists.
weight. He put on some weight. Like he been eating good. That's that baller weight, nigga, success weight. Like that nigga, he was out there like I'm back. It's in his DNA.
he had the Golden Lords out there with him.
That shit was hilarious, nigga. Baby lords, junior lords, nigga, lords.
They all jumped out, he thought outside the box.
Nigga Don Cheadle and them
I
niggas was
recognize
drinking
them
fuck.
niggas.
That nigga said the junior
Robert
lords.
Townsend ass
Them
bullshit.
nigga Don Cheadle and shit.
And Innocent Pack on the drums.
Cardboard
That's what I
box.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought
dope,
was
too.
Break dance.
It was a whole Cali event. That shit was just cool. That seemed like it could have been some other. I don't know why they didn't bring it. It was somebody else. I felt like they should have brought out, but I don't know. Only thing missing, like,
But Mary 50 and Eminem not from here.
and
like,
that too. I kind of
they
didn't
not from
understand.
here.
I didn't understand. I guess the Marys felt like the women.
Nah, it was
And-
about Dr. Dre.
It
was Dr. I was about to say that.
That's true too.
It
That's
was
Dr.
true.
about
Dre,
That's
everybody
true.
he produced, and he pretty much
And you
took
see,
their
like,
career
you
to
didn't
the
see no
next
game
level.
So
though.
he
That's
funded it.
weird. Like you didn't see no game. Like
He
didn't-
funded
I
that
was-
whole Super Bowl
Mary
halftime
selection.
show.
Pepsi did.
Yeah, Pepsi always.
That's
do.
But they didn't fund it.
They did.
No,
Their
they
name
do.
was all over that
Yeah,
shit.
But that's
Pepsi
not
always funds
funding
it.
it. But that's
They-
not
Pepsi-
funding it.
it's always
Look
the
it up.
Pepsi
Look it
halftime
up.
show.
Dr. Dre funded that. That is the
Oh.
only reason why Snoop Dogg was able to create all this extra
Oh,
shit.
do
That's
his
the
own
only reason
thing.
why Eminem went down on his knee. It's the only reason why Snoop Dogg was
He can
wearing
do what- they can
bandana
do what they want.
because nobody got paid for that halftime show because he paid for it to happen. Look it. I'm saying, look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
Mary's
But
Cause I'm a, you know me,
But
I'm
just-
a conspiracy
but
theorist,
look
so
at
I
this,
be looking
though.
at that
I'll
shit.
say this
Cause
shit.
I was like, they put all black. It was all black people except for Eminem.
But that was
Y'all
that's
know
where I
our black
say-
dollar is heavy. That was my first thought. But then I looked into it, and the reason why it was so heavy on black was because Dr. Dre wanted it that way, and he paid for that shit. And y'all not finna tell this nigga shit when he's handing y'all millions.
It's
So-
a little. I think it's the whole trying to make niggas forget about Kaepernick shit too. Honestly,
But that's why
what I
Eminem-
think it was.
but Eminem
It was
went down
like,
on one knee.
we
That's
gonna
why
make- we gonna make these niggas like stop like talking about it. But that's what I mean. It's like
That ain't gonna stop.
It's like we gonna let somebody do a knee at the halftime show that we kicked a nigga out the league for doing a knee for. It's like. It's
did
just
not
like it
even
kind of
say
like
that.
it doesn't really. I'll just be looking kind of into shit like it just seemed kind of tedious or like, but it was like all right, like thank you, but it's like when politicians took a knee at George Floyd's funeral and put up black fists and all this, but nigga, you actually have the power to create laws to fucking change shit. The fuck are you taking a knee for? Like go in there and so it's not like Eminem did nothing wrong or nothing. I'm not saying that.
What did D.L. Hughley say about it?
I didn't even see what did he say.
I mean, he was kind of a little against it.
Yeah, it was just like
Why did it have to be him?
Yeah, like it was just kind of
Because he already had an opinion on it. They
It
told
just-
him they didn't. He
They
already
didn't
was
want him to
stating-
do it. I feel that.
Exactly. He
It
was
seemed
already
like
stating that
pandering
he
to
was
me.
going
But
to do
then,
that.
you have other comedians, who stepped up, like, Pierre,
Yeah.
they actually agreeing with Eminem and saying, well, shit, like, people supporting, but now you want to pick and choose the support that you get.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that somebody's actually taking a stand and supporting,
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what color they are.
Yeah, yeah.
They're actually speaking for the right reason.
But that too though, I feel like
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
yeah, I feel like it was
Some good
important
shit,
for
man.
him to do it though because if any other black person does it, it's a black person is going against, whatever. That's why I feel like that's why they're like. That's why they
true,
didn't
though.
want him to do it at first, and that's why he did do it to show you guys that he's using his whatever white shit that he does have that he is able
that's
to
what,
hold.
and we know his struggle. We know, like my family from Detroit, from 7 Mile, and it's like shit around. Like we know, how it is. So like, I understand like white people or people that aren't black in those same areas are treated like the same as like you ain't nigga, you pretty much like a nigga. So I understand. So it ain't like he got to prove nothing to nobody. I'm just sick of seeing this nigga in a hoodie with the like he the Unabomber or something. Like he's some. It's like, bro, like we know you ain't got to be in the tuxedo, but it just seemed kind of.
He pulled up like Chris from the Wash.
Yeah, like see, this is how the coworker always gets popped.
The one that got fired and kept making all the threats to the
Hey, I told you I ain't got no
Mr.
problem
Washington.
with you. I ain't got no problem with you, bro. Like I ain't got no just
Shot
how the
everybody up.
That nigga Trey was like, oh shit, nigga, hey nigga, that nigga Trey got out the car and ran when he saw that nigga go by with the AK. But no, it was a good show, and it had it. I felt deeper before even that shit happened. When they talked about the halftime show, I kind of was like, this is literally to like make niggas forget, like they backdoored. I feel they used Jay-Z and did that little meeting and then just backdoored Kaepernick and made niggas just like, all right, whatever, and give us another season, and then by that they won't even remember, and we just come back with them with every commercial was a black commercial, which is cool to see and it's all, but it's like you giving this to me to like just take this to shut up. Yeah. That's what I looked at it like. Just here now you can have. Why didn't we have these commercials before when he's saying like? It just seemed like how many times do we have to watch Aerosmith and when Run DMC performed "Walk This Way" at the Super Bowl? Well, like I can remember a halftime show when I was younger where they would make all the black acts perform like a medley of songs in like 1 minute. Mm-hmm. They did like Nelly. I can remember Nelly and Mary J. performed doing EI.
He did
to
4
Aerosmith.
bars of every
and like Steven Tyler on stage looking like somebody's grandma. And Nelly and Mary up there like literally rushing through their songs like, and they got those songs are more current, but they literally get 1 minute to knock some shit out.
Well, yeah, that's because Pepsi put it together. But as she
Like
just
Pepsi
stated, Dr. Dre funded that. So by Dr. Dre funding that,
they did a lot of shit.
It made it possible for them to have the acts they wanted to have.
Yep.
They knew they had a set amount of time, but that's why Mary only did one song.
But
50
isn't it
only
weird?
did one song.
Isn't it weird how Pepsi always has the biggest fucking acts, but it's like still the second soda? Like nobody wants Pepsi over Coke.
You're lying.
I don't know. You like Pepsi?
Yes, absolutely.
It's been proven that
Coke?
people chose.
Yes.
That's why Coke had to change. They had to go to new Coke. They had to go back to regular Coca-Cola.
Okay.
They had so many different formulas of Coke. But how many Pepsis do you have really besides Pepsi and Diet Pepsi? You don't need
Pepsi,
nothing else.
Did they
Pepsi
have,
owns
Cherry Pepsi.
but
they had,
Pepsi
I think they had
Max.
Pepsi Clear.
But
You
remember they
Pepsi
came
No,
with
but
Pepsi
when I
Clear in
mean
the early
Coke
90s.
Zero, fucking all this extra
vanilla
Coke.
Yeah.
What you mean, bro?
And Pepsi owns all the better other brands too, though.
Yeah.
They own.
But that's why they
the
look
other
at the
sodas
commercials.
that are also
Beyonce.
better than Coke.
Michael Jackson was a fucking Pepsi
Until his
spokesperson.
hair caught on fire.
Exactly, like, real shit. But Michael,
It was
Beyonce,
until then they cut him off when his hair caught on fire.
Well, he couldn't
cut
do the commercials no more.
And that's when he started changing.
was
Honestly,
true. He
that's when
rolled all off the
That's
stage.
honestly when he literally
He rolled
changed.
all
Like
off the stage.
his skin start like. That's when he turned start turning.
That's when he first got Bubbles, the monkey.
Yeah, he flipped out after that shit.
Jesus. I love Pepsi. Fuck all that.
Yeah, I just felt like it was always like to me second to Coke.
I would just
Coke
always
tastes
drink
flat.
Coke.
Yeah, I would always.
flat.
I've never asked for a
Disgusting.
Pepsi. I've just never.
I pour Coca-Cola on a car battery and watch that shit fucking eat up all the fucking corrosion around the post.
that
And I'm like,
corrosion.
this is just, what do it do in your stomach?
in your body. But when you don't
Wow.
drink it for a long time and
That's
you drink
gross.
it, then you feel that shit like going. You can feel it going through like chambers or some shit. Like
It's Coke.
I
It's
swear, like
God damn it, Tony,
huh.
you do
Now
not
it's
feel all that, brother.
I feel the
your-
crackling. They call it
He
the
describing it a little too good.
It's going through like
Give you a good
tunnels
burp
in your
out the
arm.
nose and shit.
Yeah, it
burn
give you
a little-
that. When you don't drink, it give you that burn burp through the nose, through the sinus. You know that shit. Coke is like. They said it used to actually have cocaine in it too.
Throw up, burp.
It really had cocaine in it back in like the 40s, and that's why
I believe it.
That's why it was so addictive. And then they regulated it, and they took that shit out. That was really
You
in that
had
shit.
Coke in the glass bottle is fire.
Yeah, okay, you get that one but everything in
Yeah.
the glass bottle is a little bit better.
Coca-Cola was selling Dasani. They make Dasani.
Dasani's trash.
Exactly. So if your
Y'all
water's
like
trash,
Right.
just imagine what you're doing with your soda.
With all oh my god, I didn't know they owned Dasani. Well, first off, whose Arrowhead is
It
this?
say it on the
That's
side
disgusting.
of the bottle.
That's disgusting.
I don't know, yeah,
Arrowhead
yeah,
is
yeah.
worse than Dasani. I don't care what nobody
Nah.
says. That shit tastes like dirt.
Dasani got dye in it.
It tastes damn. Really?
I
What?
hate
What
it.
color? Blue? Mm-hmm. To make it that little light.
Water?
Yeah,
Got
because it
dye?
is like a
Yes,
light blue.
water.
And
Got
that's
a
my
little crystal
Arrowhead.
crystal clear blue.
It just got
Arrowhead,
grabbed. And
they
it is
Arrowhead,
like,
they
it
went
tastes like
straight to the waterfall and put it in a bottle like that. Like, here you go. That's how they did the Arrowhead
Yeah.
popping bottles. Ah, you suck.
I
See,
think motherfucker got to boil his water before he drink
what
it.
the fuck? That shit
Yeah,
just came on. I thought it
exactly.
was gonna
Just
be
don't
like
buy Dasani.
just don't
Don't
buy
just-
this.
Don't buy Dasani.
I ain't never cared. I just
Drink
grabbed
that
water.
Evian
What?
or some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the best water. The best
Fiji.
water
Fiji.
is Hawaiian water off the rocks, yo.
Where is that? What is that?
Like scooping it out off the rocks.
Now you can buy it. You can buy like water that's like
That's
from
that
Hawaii,
shit,
but
China?
it came from off the rocks.
Wait. Oh,
Off the rocks.
look at.
Pass that shit.
I got you. You missed it. I said my line. I said my line last episode. Do say make a loose say.
Juicy.
Hey, baby. Hey, look. And you never heard about that shit having too many carbs. That shit goes down good.
What, do say?
Trust me. Hey, can I have a shot of Hennessy?
Ah, hell no.
You putting in an order.
Oh, shit.
Not the hen dog. That makes. That's what I do off of Hennessy.
It's the little one, so it's hen doggy dog.
And this is overrated.
Tony Grams with the Andre.
With the
Champagne.
Andre.
Andre.
Like say it's a little dirty
Andre.
French accent.
Champagne.
Welcome to the Andre.
What'd you say about
Andre?
Freddie Jackson?
Freddie Jackson.
Oh, shit, I barely can hear it, nigga. I thought you said Freddie Jackson.
This
It's showing your age.
There it goes.
nigga said Freddie
At least
Jackson.
once
What'd
a
you
show.
say about Freddie Jackson? Nothing, nigga.
Got the grays.
Got like 13 white hairs in here.
He said 13. He counted
Hey,
them all individually.
And I'm just keep it,
I ain't
keep
got
it.
that many shit.
Stink. Coming from the ladies, we love a salt and pepper. Don't
Oh,
try to
shit.
diet.
Oh,
man.
shit.
That's when we.
Oh,
Stop it. Y'all love the
We
salt.
do.
Y'all love salt and pepper.
Yes, absolutely.
He
Not
said,
that
"Oh,
you know,
something
not that we won't
Yeah, I
stick
like
to
salt
our
and
age
pepper.
group, but also just a salt and pepper though. Oh my goodness! Just
Nah, this kind of fire though.
go get me a suit and tie now.
Andre.
I'm
Man,
about to really
about to use
it
this.
right.
Get with it.
Hey, y'all some stingy motherfuckers. I just
Tony.
want y'all
Tony got
to
his
know.
grades coming in.
No, I've been at them since I was like,
I
they
see.
all up in
He
here.
said I've been having-
So I've had grades since I was like 17, 18 years old. Like,
Wisdom.
What?
all
That's
of
that
these, a
wisdom.
few of them like here, like they started
Since
here.
you were 17,
Like the first one was like in here, like right here. So now I got like 6, 7 of them right here. Like
that's kind of
Since
cool
you was-
though. That it just girls like right there. Like, well, not just girls, but it's like the most is right there. That's pretty tight.
and then it's like maybe a
all
couple
his
on the
gray is
side.
under his lip.
Yeah,
And then it's like a couple right
we know what
here.
he be doing.
Why? Stressing these lips out.
That's that natural dye.
That natural dye.
That natural pH.
Juicy.
Do, huh?
Juicy juice.
pH.
pH. Hey. He's the flavor saver.
Right.
Save it for later.
Right.
Nigga stupid.
Tony's tricky.
Tricky. Yeah, so hey, y'all been watching that Fat Tuesday on Amazon about the Comedy Store?
I did watch it.
It's a like new special called like hip hop uncensored comedy or something like. It's pretty dope. It's just they go and just kind of detail the come up of Guy Tori and at the Comedy Store and just the whole how he had Fat Tuesdays and how it was like a pop-in just comedy event every Tuesday on Sunset. All the stars would come out where a lot of people that not I won't say got their starts because they were already like known in the industry but it's where they went on that stage and got seen to go do another role.
Yeah.
Like they talk about like Chris Tucker being doing Fat Tuesday and the producer seeing him and pulling him for Fifth Element.
Yeah.
And that's how he got Fifth Element doing that, doing Fat Tuesday. And at the time, so because it was like one of the writers was like, or like producers was in the audience. So a lot of different shit they talk. It was just dope as fuck about like that era of just how it details a lot of shit that's still going on, like black comics and black comedy, where you are in certain areas or you have to go and create your own in other rooms or other venues, but you do want that major marquee name where you can like be attached, that can be attached to the shit, but it's kind of like they giving you the bare minimum of like where you can actually perform or who you can, but even though you're bringing up the people that are kind of keeping, like they said on the show, their shows honestly were keeping the doors open for that spot.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they give them the bare minimum back, even though we pretty much, you know, do a lot of shit for other people.
We give them full everything and then still crumbs.
And then it's like we kind of build shit up. It's like even when you see like just artists come to a certain genre, like rap genres or R&B, and they weren't from this genre, and then they kind of build themselves up and then go back to doing other shit. Like it was like they were all like hip hop for like 2 years, 3 years, or like even like Miley Cyrus. You know what I mean? Like you had to break the Hannah Montana stigma. So you was like I'm a rebel, like I'm hardcore hip hop for like 2-3 years, and it was like, oh, I don't do hip hop. Now she's back like a country singer.
Yeah,
like it's just back to like, so it's a lot of that even with comedy.
No more twerking and shit.
Yeah, it's just like
that whole phase.
People kind of use black
the
people.
whole Miley's twerking, like all that stuff.
Looking like chicken cutlets.
Chicken, right?
chicken cutlets.
Wait, so do you know why?
Raw or cooked?
Do you know?
Raw.
Raw.
It is raw. It was definitely raw. Do you know why they call that show you're talking about Fat Tuesday?
He explained why he did.
Oh, because around the time it was
Fat Farm.
Fat Farm.
With Russell Simmons, Def
Tuesday.
Jam.
I
And
remember
so he was
Fat
like
Farm.
He was like he wanted an endorsement.
Baby fat.
Yeah.
He was
I
like,
in
yeah.
that baby fat.
He was like, he wanted an endorsement for
Okay.
like from Russell. So he was like, he kept thinking like, what can I call it? Like fat something.
Fat. And he was like,
And he
the
was like,
girl,
oh,
the girl he was with said you should call it just Fat Tuesdays. He's like, genius.
What is it on? Like they post new shows every Tuesday?
Yeah.
That was a comedy
No,
show.
it was an actual like how we Jumps and Notes is every Sunday. It was it was a
Tuesday.
comedy show on Sunset at the Comedy Store in like the late '90s to all the way up to like mid 2000s.
And now
like,
there's a show about it.
yeah, and it's on Amazon called
Oh, okay.
like
So
hip
is
hop.
it a show about it, or is it clips from the actual?
It's all of
show?
it. It's like a documentary, but it's like a show. Like it's like the first episode's like 55 minutes.
Turn him up,
Like,
Cam. I can barely hear him.
Like
He not talking into the mic.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Put your mouth next to the mic.
Ah, see now I
Oh,
got now I'm just talking all back here. No, but it's just so it's like a documentary, a series, and it's just they have clips from the shows from where they showed like other comedians, like earlier black comedians used to do shows in other venues around LA where I grew up, like
like
Mid
the
City,
Comedy
West
Act
LA.
Theater?
Yeah, like all down Crenshaw and Exposition and Jefferson and all these areas, Adams, Washington, the Mixed Nuts, when the original Mixed Nuts, or the second one when they moved it on, like out of Washington and 10th Ave. So it's a lot of history on it. It's dope. It's a cool ass show. And they have everybody on there. Linnell, Earthquake, Cedric the Entertainer, Bill Bellamy, Affion Crockett, like everybody's
That's
in that
cool.
shit. Tiffany Haddish, Snoop, like that shit is funny.
Tiffany is hilarious.
because they had so many stars there, like Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Everybody came there on Tuesday. People would fly out from wherever they were and be like, I want to see.
It was an event. It was like
So
it was like a
cool.
weekly
Like,
event. That
the people, everybody was there.
I'll say the only thing closest, and he even talks about it now, how it spawned most of like the newer shit now. Like after it ended, they had like
Def
Takeover
Comedy.
Tuesday and
So are
all
they
these
still
other.
doing it?
No, it stopped like mid 2000s, and I'll say the only thing close to it now is what Nichelle does every Thursday at the Comedy Store is Crack 'em Up Thursday, which is like pretty much like similar, but back there I guess it's just the era and those people and what they went on to do. Even though those people like Crack 'em Up be doing major shit, but that's pretty much the equivalent of that. So it's a pretty dope show.
Crack 'em Up Thursdays.
Sounds
Yeah,
cool.
that's Nichelle Murdoch. She does that every Thursday at the Comedy Store. She's been doing it for like 18 years. I think it's like the longest running show at the Comedy Store. She's been doing that shit since like at least like 04. I did a show there, and me and the homies when I was still rapping, and that was, I remember it was like a New Year's Eve show. That was like 04.
Yeah.
Like, and I remember that shit was a bunch of famous people in there then, like in the belly room. So shit just goes.
Speaking of, welcome back.
Hi.
We didn't
Yeah.
even say welcome back.
I'm back.
What is there anything new you've been doing? Like, I kind of been watching your Instagram, And I don't think
I've been
like
cyber stalking you.
Your kind of comedy is like no, actually, I'm being an actual fan and
I'm
supporting.
joking. This is
But-
what I do.
It's what I do. But no, I was watching and like your type of comedy,
He's like, I need a hit.
I love it because it's so like it's so what is the word? Sarcastic and like very like it's harsh and like you have to have a sense of humor to know like what angle you were coming at to make it funny. And I'd be sitting there laughing because I can also tell that some people be like, what? And I'd be like, it's even funnier you didn't get it. Stupid. That's what I'd be thinking.
That's what I'm trying to be sarcastic as possible, but not be an asshole.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing. That's my point. Like a lot of people, I feel like they may have felt like you were coming off as an asshole. When to me it was fucking hilarious because I love the asshole, like the asshole comedy. I swear to God, I just love it. It's like a whole
I like
different.
the dry, like kind of
'cause
like that.
You have to be clever
That Norm
to
Macdonald,
understand that
old
type of
school,
comedy.
like
You
Norm
have to-
Macdonald type shit where it's like it is like, is this nigga just for real?
Yeah,
It's like,
he can
it
almost be
is just-
serious, but at the same time, it's funny because it makes sense.
It's
So it's
almost
funny.
like that shit is hilarious.
Hey, you've been doing new stuff, or how has it been since
been
the last time we
good.
saw you?
What's been cracking?
Everything. Life hit me. I caught the,
Oh, yeah.
I caught the bug.
Oh,
The bug.
You was 19
Who
out.
hasn't? Who cares?
You was
Who
19
hasn't?
out.
Caught
At
the
this
bug.
point.
So I mean, like when I caught the bug, I was home chilling. I started doing like yoga. Started like just writing jokes, doing everything, getting all zenned out.
Oh, that's my daughter's name. I like that. That was
And-
nice.
But now,
Zen,
like I've been
hey.
doing like shows at the Comedy Store in La Jolla.
Cause you a staple out there, right? He's like, yeah, you know.
I'm trying something, you know. And I'm doing like a bunch of like local stuff. So I live in Oceanside.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to ask you if you
Shout
come
out to
out
the
here
O.
or come out to LA.
Yeah, so got a show. I've been doing stuff at the Comedy Chateau.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome.
Shout out to Comedy Chateau.
So I've been-
Super dope spot, Felix.
I be like, it's a spot just get around and
Come on, say what's up. Rob, let me hit your blunt, man.
but mostly just out. I'm just be out here.
Yeah.
Like I'm everywhere.
My next question that I'd be wondering.
Look at father and son and making a cameo.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
We see y'all.
Oh,
Look, he got smoke in the eye. Oh, this nigga smoked the eye. out.
Aw, you know that shit hurt. Fuck all the bullshit. I don't care how old you are. That shit hurt.
Change and everything. I'll share with you. Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, he share.
But how?
Well, go get dear old dad some Douce.
Oh my God.
Using
Douce,
him for a
make
Douce
Luce.
He making it like, hey, let me
Dear
get a
old dad
bottle.
in there. You right?
But I wanted to ask you, like, what is it like performing for like a lot of my unpigmented friends,
The others.
The others.
the less melanated.
We sound like vampires and shit. The others.
It's funny because if you guys see the two closest people to me, if you watch me on Instagram, you know exactly the people I'm talking about. They white as hell. So yeah, I get to
Shout out
saying
my
I
nigga
don't
Mack.
There-
Mack Measley.
I be saying
oh, yeah.
that, but
Their style
That's
of
right.
their comedy is like
completely different.
completely different, and it's a different vibe. Like you have like I have to tone back, I guess. And then when I do, it's like sometimes I'll be like, I just killing it. And
Tone
like,
with the tone back.
some people don't get it. They'll be like, you know.
Yeah.
So when I have to think of it like analytically, when I'm doing a joke,
Yeah.
like it's like 1, 2, 3, set up, punch, and punchline, set up and punch. But with like black people, you could just be free,
Yeah.
and you like I'm talking to you
Right.
instead I'm talking at you. With
Yeah.
them, like,
Yeah.
talking at them,
Right.
and like I can just talk to you and you can like get it.
Yeah.
Like, cause I don't, and I just being myself, just talking with black people, cracking the fuck up.
Who is that?
Like you can just crack the fuck up.
That's tone. This nigga-
Scoot into the shot a little bit more. That one.
He poked all into the camera. Like, why you looking like a keyhole?
You see him right
He
here?
looking
been
through
all-
a
I've been-
keyhole.
I've been
People
all
time
camera.
ass nigga.
No, just off
You up,
his.
but I seen the little corner of the head. I know you is now.
But
From San Diego or Oceanside or something.
Yeah.
But they spoke on that documentary too about like performing for like kind of white rooms, and that was the difference of because they show people bombing.
Yeah.
They show some people bombing on that
Yeah.
stage. Like I've seen in movies, like old Robert Townsend movies. That was funny as fuck. And I was like, I knew they were comics, but never seen they shit. and was like, damn, like showed a reaction of people like, like when he hitting the punchline, niggas is like. He like, yeah, cause like it's some rough footage in that shit.
It's the same as like we can just sit around and like crack the fuck up. That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? Theirs is more like, okay, I want to hear jokes.
What would you think? So
like
you saying it's harder?
Like
so you saying it's
jokes?
harder to make them laugh?
Bruh.
No, it's not harder to make them laugh.
Because that's easy to them
It's
niggas.
easy to make them laugh, but
You
like,
gotta approach the room differently.
Yeah,
I'm looking at.
I
Like,
toned back all my nigginess.
Not, but I think what he's saying is it's like it's a different way of telling jokes.
Yeah, definitely.
like you look at like I like late night, like Conan O'Brien, right? So I look at like
It's
how
the
he-
writer.
So you study.
Writing.
He's a writer.
Writing.
He's a writer.
He
Yeah.
writes jokes and then he goes on stage and tells those
Nigga
jokes.
wrote for
Yeah.
this nigga wrote The Simpsons
But-
pretty much for years, like before he did that show. So
but then
you
I
gotta think of
realized
his humor is like
But then I realized, like, I just did a set like a couple weeks ago, and like that set was just so natural, and I
It felt
just,
good.
Just
and
I
hit.
just killed.
It crushed,
But like,
yeah.
like the setup before that was like, I just woke up from a nap, got there late, so I missed my spot. Got there late. Friend again, the lady was like, "Nah, you good." And then she like cut the light on. She's like, "You're next."
so that adrenaline kicked in.
Like kicked
Autopilot.
in, and like
Tesla mode.
Soon as like got on stage, I was like, "All right, bet." It just
We gotta go. It's either
clicked.
it's
It just
life.
clicked, but it was a good set. It was like solid, like
solid.
all the way through. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, I found it's like way easier, like, and that's what they say on the shit. It's like white people come to laugh, black people come not to laugh. Like usually at shows, it's like they're like make me laugh.
Don't waste my
like,
time.
White, I've noticed at most comedy clubs, though, when you're in performing and it's more like a white club,
Yeah.
and they're like. It's like they're just waiting for it. Like, so when you get on and you can come, like, you know what you're doing. They white, but you come with that, it's gonna what the, it's gonna hit.
Stynk, that was China's phone going off.
Yeah.
You know what we do to people whose phones go off during the show, right?
That was a video.
It ain't just me.
So, but it just seemed like it is like, if you got the material and know what you're doing, you can always kill.
Tell them about Welvin heckling me and shit.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Like, so
Hey,
Welvin's like a
Jokes and
staple at
Notes.
Jokes
That
and
was
Notes now.
hilarious. That was a good
Shout out
one.
homie Warren V. He gonna be on the show pretty soon, next couple weeks.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
I was
so
talking to him about that. He's
definitely gonna be
awesome.
on, and we got some funny shit. We've been having Welvin at the shows. Welvin the Great for those that don't know.
Wait.
From Long Beach.
Who don't got no bitches?
We can't show
the
pictures
D's
while
nuts.
he's on there.
He can maybe edit them in probably. But
Yo, yeah.
Those
Ding.
but D's nuts and all that. So he be at the shows and he be real interactive with the comedians on stage. Like, like he be enjoying the show. But then he started to be talking and niggas start getting on him. Like, nigga, that's Welvin. And it just be the funniest shit. So he was saying shit he was having this back and forth with Stynk. And they was just,
Me and Jay thumbing up in that motherfucker.
he be sipping like Taka. Then they got a little bottle of Smirnoff with him.
So, and if y'all know who he is, y'all get this. If y'all don't, yeah. Why he still tell Stynk? He started talking shit about Stink's teeth. He said that's why your teeth fucked up.
Yeah, nigga, bro.
Inside out.
If you see Welvin's mouth,
That's just too easy.
it's
I'm
not
gonna
the
go past
nicest.
that one. Well,
Oh my god, he said no. Stink said. Well, first off, Stink goes, "Anybody have any kids in here?"
he was about to I'm about to go nuclear on
Someone
this
gave
nigga.
you kids.
I was surprised that he actually reproduced.
Who did
Legal.
that?
Legally. Oh,
Oh
And he
my
was
goodness.
proud of it. He said, I did.
he was proud of it.
That nigga look like radio.
Oh my god. Wait, don't do
He's
Cuba
not here to
Gooding
defend
Jr. like that
himself.
because that man is fine. Okay?
He's not here to defend himself.
But
that nigga look like radio.
he'll be at the next Jokes and Notes to defend himself.
I'm
Let's
sure.
go.
He be up there. Y'all seen him I didn't make it to the Super
We're
Bowl.
gonna get him on a comedy show one
Yeah.
day. We're gonna get him up here.
He go.
I bet you I got that in a bag.
Yeah,
you
I'm
could
sure
not
he'll
stop
come.
staring at me.
He gonna be like,
You gotta approach it
he gonna be like, those
differently.
titties real? Them titties real? He gonna say some crazy shit to you.
Like I heard somebody told me, it's like, you, like, I live in Oceanside. It's like, so you only perform for white people? I'm like, well, I live in Oceanside. There's majority white people.
What's next to Oceanside? San Clemente. And
You got like Vista. You got like San Marcos.
'Cause I did a
got,
show.
Like, Escondido.
Yes, okay.
So you got.
I've met plenty of like
you got
melanated people.
You got
Yeah.
niggas out there, but
Yeah.
they
who
don't-
live in
I had a homie say
Oceanside.
that.
You
I
got
hope
plenty.
you
You
say
got
that
plenty
was
niggas out there, but they don't really
nigga
come
Warren.
out.
The hell, man?
Then they be hidden. They be
Melanated.
My homie Warren
Melanated.
from Oceanside.
They be hidden because
Black
they
motherfuckers
they
like me,
gentrifying
what?
everything.
Yes.
What I heard about Oceanside is they gentrifying Oceanside.
Melanated.
So, as you can
New
see,
verbiage, Stynk. Okay.
like Oceanside is
Trying to
now
be
becoming
politically
more
correct.
Ain't that
gentrified.
a bitch?
So they come out and I'll be like, "Yo, some black people out here. What's up? Like,
You
what's
have
up?"
to. We're all in this together.
We
together.
like we naturally do this thing where you go when I go into a room and I know it's like not a lot of black people there. I like seek out just
Yeah.
one.
I'm gonna make friends with the only
Just
black
one,
person
like, yo,
in here.
we do this thing where
Shot,
we
slide
like we
and shit.
sync up to each other. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you have to.
Got to.
You have to, because guess what?
He got the
Everybody else is
cold cup.
doing it too.
You
We
got
just
to.
now learning to. Shit. That's how I
Yes.
feel.
It's but it's always like cool. Like I don't know, just doing. I'm like, my mind just went back to some other shit. My bad. I'm like,
We
I'm
know,
high.
Tony.
Tony
we
had a
know.
flashback.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. I'm saying it's always cool. Like
Start
doing
thinking
the
about that
shows.
white girl he used to
Like,
fuck
I was
with.
thinking about the white, like the shows and all that. But even when it's like,
Never mind. My
like-
mind was racing. Oh, that one. You was thinking about that white girl? We was talking about white people.
nah, I was talking about them and white people at shows. And like, but it is like, it does seem like it is, but it ain't like black people don't enjoy the shows. It's just like you have to prove that you belong up there. Like,
Y'all
for
got
them.
groupies?
Like,
Y'all got groupies?
nah, I don't think
Like, y'all got bitches like, oh my God, I saw you on the comedy show.
that's what my homie Butter called chuckle fuckers.
Chuckle fuckers.
That's what
Chuckle fuckers.
Shout out to Butterman.
We need. All right,
coming
give me
on
a
the show
definition
soon.
for that so I can
Like,
put it at the bottom
like
of
a
the
groupie
screen.
that only
Chuckle
fucks with
fuckers.
like comedians, kind of bounce around, just
Chuckle
hang around the
fuckers.
comedy club, and only fuck comics, and that's it. That she's a
I
chuckle
have
fucker.
one.
He got a
but
song
she's
on
Type
like
that
iTunes.
shit
too
up.
young.
He got a song
like
on
what?
iTunes
And she's
called
too
Chuckle Fucker.
young.
She's too young. She said you're too young.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was auntie.
You got a
It was
cougar
Auntie
What is
chuckle
Shirley.
chuckle fucker?
He
She
just said the
fucks for
definition.
laughs.
Yeah, she fucks all the
Fucks
comedians.
for laughs.
She just like she runs it.
he said he has one, but she a cougar.
You got a
She a
cougar
auntie.
fucker,
It's her name, Auntie Shirley, huh?
Auntie Shirley.
No, she said you just too young. I'm like, I mean,
See, you can't handle that.
I'm like, who said that I wanted to do that with you?
Watch this.
You're too young. Yarr. Does she growl at you
True.
like Eartha Kitt?
That's ill.
He said, "Does she growl like Eartha Kitt?"
Don't growl at me.
Nah, I guess.
Don't growl at me.
Nah.
I mean, growling depends on who it comes from. But like, some,
Like
going
cat,
on?
like Catwoman.
What are we doing?
She got like a chain around you and she's growling
Not
at you.
the
like,
chain.
Like, this is getting intense.
Not the chain.
are we getting
We are broken free from them chains. Okay, we're still in February.
right
Black History
in the
Month.
comedy world? There was this post that said that Joe Rogan said the goddamn N word is trying to get him canceled.
Now, yeah, with this, we was gonna talk about it last week, but I just forgot. But with this, it's like, all right, yeah, I don't give. I mean, nobody's a pass, and yeah, you understand context when somebody's explaining something and they're speaking on shit and they're saying what somebody else said, or they're saying how people react to the words, but it's still like, just don't say the shit, like period. Like this is just don't say the shit, period, and it, like, you just avoid all the bullshit. Because everybody ain't gonna react the same way. Some people react to it like, nigga, they want to fuck you up, and then some people react to it like, it just make them they don't want to fuck with you no more.
Man, I ain't no.
What are you talking about?
Joe Rogan,
Oh,
he said,
Joe
I
Rogan
was
said
like,
the
what are we
N-word.
talking about?
so yeah, she like, now you lost. How you like it? No,
I'm pretty sure like a lot of people say the N word.
Yeah, exactly. But then my thing is,
Okay,
too,
look, I saw a
when he
video.
said these clips, he was around. I've seen videos where he said it, and he was around certain black comedians, legendary black comedians, and didn't nobody check him in. So it's like for it to come up like 12 years later, 10 years later, that's kind of like weird in itself.
It's always going to depend on who the person is,
Yeah.
because it's an episode of Power where fucking Tommy say that shit,
Oh, really?
but don't nobody really catch it, you know.
He was like,
But
"This
but
is-
now he got a whole #1 show right now with 50 Cent. You feel me? On Stars.
So
But
my
he
thing
didn't really
is-
say it. The writer said it.
But he
and
said
made
it in
him say
line,
it,
regardless.
And made him say it. So is that do we attack him like
do y'all
the
attack
writer?
y'all friends? Do y'all say something to y'all? Because I have, like I said, I have white girlfriends, and my white girlfriend, she said it before, but she was saying it like.
Did she slip up?
She was telling a story. That's the only time she does it. She's telling a story and she's mad.
Well,
and
they said it like
always,
this.
It's always this nigga, da 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 da. And it's like, so I know, like, to me, it's not like she doesn't overly excessively say it, so it doesn't bother me. So she's not just like nigga, like that's not part of her everyday vocabulary. You feel me? So it doesn't bother me. But when she says it, like, in my head I'll be like, she just said nigga, but I'll just keep going because for what?
She just said.
So that takes me into this. Like I started watching the Fresh Prince, not the Fresh Prince, but the Bel Air, the new series, the new drama they just put out. And it's like 3 episodes in. I think they dropped the first 3 episodes all the same day. I only watched the first
Peacock,
one.
Ain't it?
You didn't like it? You sound like you
I like it.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't have the time to continue.
Okay.
I definitely want to keep watching it.
I'm gonna have to watch it then, cause, yeah. But I'm sorry. Keep going.
But I see a lot of that in there. You know, it's like you want it to be like the original show, but it's like. Nah, you gonna get what it really would have been like if the story was really that gritty.
Yeah.
From Philly.
Like,
in the 90s.
The whole first half of the first episode is about like the backstory in Philly.
Why he had to leave, why he had to get out of
town. The shit you see in the intro song.
Right.
But it shows like
him actually how a black nigga would be in the hood.
Why'd you have to leave your state and come stay with your people in a whole other state? Which is a story. We all got homies that happened to, something happened in the hood,
but it's culture shock now because you get over here and then your family is like, you know, the rich family, but all they neighbors, they friends, everybody's white.
Yeah.
So how do you adapt to something like that?
You want some
walk
aggressive
into a
shit.
room and everybody at the school, all the white kids is like just throwing the word around so freely.
Right.
Cause this nigga.
But this is
That's
what you do.
so
This is
freely.
what they do. Coming from a person that see white people regularly, and I check them on how are you using the word, like, because to me, like, you saying that, like, me checking you still gonna do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna do it regardless, but at the same time, I'm gonna punch you in your face if you come at me with that shit.
Tony, can I smoke with you?
Yeah, I just lit this.
Okay.
I just lit it.
I hit a blunt one time, and that's the last time I saw it. It never came
I got
back.
this one out the we in motion.
See how they do me over here?
I heard Tony rolling up the blunt and the first hit. I heard it all. Yeah, I heard all that, and then he was like,
the flavor saver. This nigga pleasure in the blunt. Like, yeah, but.
No, but
they
definitely
shouldn't say it in general.
Yeah, I just say, just stop. Don't say it.
Just don't say it. Like,
don't question people. Why that's the thing with the Rogan shit. It's like, okay, yeah, it's stupid that they bring up old shit, but then my thing is like all the non-black people trying to defend him. Like, why are you even just shut up? I know that's your friend. No, Rogan's not a race, and you know the word, like, bro.
You shouldn't say it in general. Like,
but what's their evidence though that he's not a? He
just
got plenty of black friends.
Yeah,
he got black people around him all the time.
I mean, like, yeah, he's like, he do his tours.
I don't think everyone is just saying it to be a rebel. Like I said with my friend.
It's the cool shit to say. That's what it was.
Not even that it's cool shit.
You want to be in. You want to be in.
Yeah.
She doesn't
that's
say
the full card.
She doesn't say it just to say it or
in.
describing someone. She she just says it because it's out of anger, and everyone she hangs around.
But why is that the word that's used out of anger?
Because everyone she's around says it out of anger as well.
No, see, this is.
I know I use it in the same terms that she was using it, and she only hangs out with black people.
But I've always
So you're saying it's your fault that she say it?
Basically, yes. I was gonna say that when you said people shouldn't say it. I don't agree that it should be okay for them to say it at all. That's out because it just sounds weird coming out your mouth. But I do think if we want to stand by that so hard, we should stop using it too, because our reasoning on why they're using it is because it's degrading and because back in the day this is what y'all did to us, niggers, all this kind of stuff. So why would we still use it if it's all those things? That still has not been clear to me. Like, if you want your child to act a way, act that way. If you want the people who are following you to act a certain way, act that way. So if you're going to be the same person saying y'all shouldn't say it, we shouldn't say it around them either.
You have to be a reflection of the world you want to see.
Basically. Basically.
But then too, I'll say
It's still not making it okay.
But
It's
it's
still
still
y'all to
not
say that
okay to-
shit.
so stop saying
It's
it.
still not okay.
Like,
So
even
what if they be like,
use
we
it-
cool with y'all saying it, we just want to see it too.
Even
No.
if we say it amongst ourselves or saying it to describe something, that doesn't, you know how degrading the word is, and you know that for a fact. So for you to keep saying that means you don't respect me. That means that you don't value me as a person because you know how to.
So that means your friends who are also melanated that say that word that's so degrading, they don't respect you either. It's the
But
same thing.
we're not using it in that term though.
But
And
and that's
he's
what I'm
back.
saying. Not every time a white person says it doesn't mean that they're using it in that way. Like I was saying about my friend, she doesn't always say it in that way.
Like
So
when
I
they
would
put the
never.
ER
So
on
I
it.
would never
The
tell
hard
her.
R.
Not even the hard R,
But
but
if-
even when they say it with a
No,
this is
if you're telling me a story, okay with
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
If you're doing it and like.
But this is all I was gonna say
Because it's how you say
said
it.
when
But
she's
you
mad,
said it to be
and not
cool,
just saying her, but I've always noticed since I've been like a teenager, like when they get mad, like you can have a white. I've always said, and it's not a blanket statement, but it's for certain of people. Be like, well, my friend's not a racist, but usually when they get mad, that's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Like if they think you did something and you didn't, or it's always like
the
that
same
seems
way.
how it always
The
goes.
same way how guys be like, that stupid bitch. Y'all don't really be. I wasn't calling you a bitch. I was just saying that's how you were acting.
But bitch is universal. It ain't no color lines to the word bitch. That's gender. That's not gender specific
that's
or anything.
Feminist, so that's still feminist. Yeah, it is. It is because you would not like for your friends
It's
to call you a bitch,
cisgender.
right?
It's
because
cisgender.
it's a feminine name.
But women
Not
use
necessarily.
Women call each other bitches, and that's okay.
That's what I'm saying. So niggas call each other niggas, and that's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that you didn't get my point.
Dogs
No.
bark at each other.
Let me
and
make
they
it-
No.
understand.
What she's saying is it all got to stop. So she said, like,
Niggas
yeah, we
stink-
need to
stink
stop
like,
using
man,
the word
fuck-
in general.
Fuck these niggas.
When it comes to bitch, nigga, all of the above, because that's the only way that it would change. There's no way for it to change if people
shit.
continue to use the words.
Right. Exactly.
So
That
if you want
what
to
he
change
said.
the culture and you want to change, the different vocabulary and terminology that's used, then you gotta.
And
Stop
I
using
understand.
it. They think it's
yeah.
cool.
But you
Because
always
you
gonna
hear
have a replacement.
And then I feel like if a
Replacement
person tells you they're uncomfortable with what you saying, it just don't say it no more.
Right.
Because if you could be saying it, and you might have black friends that allow that shit, and then certain people like, nigga, like I don't want to hear that shit, even if I say it while I'm talking to you.
Think about the
Like,
word
hey,
shit, right?
Yeah.
What does the word shit like really mean? Like we say shit for everything.
Yeah, you gonna eat that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But you. Nigga, I was hitting
Hey
on
man, you
shit.
see that shit last
I was
night?
hitting
that
Nigga,
shit.
I was hitting that shit.
Hey, the
It's
niggas
how-
call you
it's
about
how-
that shit?
It's how you're using the word.
Yeah, it's the concept.
Yes.
Nigga, she was sucking that shit. I was like,
Yeah, for real though.
Hey, pass me some of that shit.
I feel like,
hey,
I feel
let me
like
hit. Can I hit that shit?
Yeah,
they
it's
say,
good.
white
It's
people say it
universal.
amongst themselves anyway.
I feel
That
like
shit
we were
fire.
saying the same thing in different ways, but the only comment that I didn't agree that you said was that people should just stop. They should just stop saying it. Like that's just kind of redundant to say that and then also continue to say the word. Like I get it. Y'all really shouldn't say it. Don't get my fucking message wrong. Y'all shouldn't say that
Like
shit.
China white
Period,
endorses
period.
white
Y'all
cheese.
shouldn't
say
say
it,
period.
It is also hypocritical to tell somebody to stop doing something and you're still doing it.
Think about all of the
Because
words
I'm
that
not-
we
I'm
have
not-
now
I'm not
that
talking
mean
to
something,
you.
that are degrading and
No,
shit.
but
It all
you're-
evolved from something else. Like, think about in other countries, people say shite with an E on the end. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
it
I know,
all means
but
something.
you keep saying that it
I'm not
depends.
saying it to you.
I ain't
I'm not
never
saying it to
heard
the.
shit.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. But then your last comment is you guys should just stop saying it all. Just stop saying it, period.
Why
That's
are
what you
saying
said.
It? Why are you saying it?
But no, but this is what I'm saying. You're saying they should stop saying it as a whole. They should just stop saying it, right? But if they're telling a story, why should they not say it? That's my point.
A story is okay. You're saying
Yes,
you're
so
related
you,
to the,
wait.
What?
You just said a story is okay, right? But then
What?
your other comment is you should just stop saying it all. So you're
Because
going back and
you-
forth.
You know how
You're saying two
offensive-
different
you
things.
know how offensive the word is. For me, I know how other people feel about the word. So I know how some people take the word and they will beat white people up for saying the word. Me in general, I'm like, I don't give a fuck because you're not really coming at me. You can say the word, you can say it. I have white people call me a nigger to my face. Do you want to fight? Bitch. That's me. But I know how when I'm around other white people, when other black people, they don't want other white people to say the word because of how offensive it is.
Now,
So
if
if you know worldwide how black people feel about this word, you shouldn't be saying it because you know
So
it's
should black
disrespectful.
people. I don't care what color you are. If you have a problem with if you know how worldwide, the same way you said it does not matter what the color of your skin is. If you know it's not okay to say the word, then stop saying the word, or stop telling other people not to say the word. But I'm not telling you it's okay to say the word because it's not. Anyways, I'm gonna drop it because it's like you're saying what I'm saying, but you're also saying the other fence too. So you're just kind of on both sides. But
You passed this?
yeah. So
Yeah, he's at home. He's broadcasting live from the compound. His compound.
Come on, say hello.
Sunlit said, "What's good, Stynk?"
She right there.
What? Oh, what?
Make your bed.
Sunshine?
She said, "Make your bed."
that's a fuck with you.
Luxury. Say it with the British luxury.
That's where all the magic happens.
Oh Lord, not the magic.
I call it the form because this is where the magic happens.
Not the magic.
Too fucking big.
Magic, backup magic.
That shit is hilarious. Yeah, but
I'm confused on where these blunts is going.
Thank you, Tom.
And this,
hey, shout out
Thank
out to
you.
China
Thank
White
you.
and
Elite Enterprises.
Elite Enterprises
We
for
took
the
off
dope
the
ass shirt.
504.
You see the
Yeah.
you see the
So,
kente
is that
cloth.
some New Orleans
You
shit?
see the kente
Yes.
cloth. 504
They're from
boys?
New Orleans.
Oh, they was trying to hit the
They're
504
from New
boys?
Orleans, yeah, so he, like,
you
stuck
can't
to that, but-
personalize it when it's business.
And that's what I
like,
told him. I was like, no one's gonna remember 504. Let's just take
or
it
they
off.
gonna automatically think because how
And
he
it's
even
just
said
like,
it.
it's
I think
Harlem.
about the 504 boy.
Yeah, automatically.
Wobble, wobble.
Yeah. Shake it, shake it.
Okay.
Drop it, drop it.
There's
Gonna
that
break
age.
it,
504.
Hey, that was Master P, bro.
There's that
No
age.
limit is forever.
That was like the Master P niggas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
See? Hey, these are the Master P
That's
niggas. Look, that shit was fire. Nigga. Like, hey, but yeah, that's that shit. That shirt is dope. Angie did my security shirts.
And I'm
all
still
that.
making the original ones. I just
Those
been
shits
really
is
busy.
fire too. I was like, hey, got my shirt. I be at work like walking
The
around.
mask, the face mask. You
Yeah.
know what? Hold on.
We need to make more.
We need to.
I
some
think it'd
plugs.
be cool, like, if we had one, you know, when we have one guest, make them a shirt, put their name on the back. I'm with it. If we had, we only what our shirts cost like.
Can we promote our show tonight?
You put whatever.
Oh,
you want.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
what we
yeah.
do.
Hold that up for him.
Yeah, tonight.
Hey.
So I was like, what show? I was like, what the? Tonight that's dope. We got the innovative.
Made by
Ultra
yours
Mask.
truly.
Yeah.
Elite Enterprise.
Oh,
It's in my
yeah.
bio.
Got-
Link in my
have
bio.
one.
Hey, we do masks. We do hats. We do anything. Stickers. We
All
do.
that.
Who did that?
I did.
Oh, word. That's dope.
Yeah, thank you. It was pretty fun. It was really cool.
Go ahead, man. You can have that.
Hey, look.
He was
I
like,
landed
for
in the
real?
right hands.
He was like,
Damn.
for
It's
real?
teardrop.
Thanks, Martin. I didn't want to just.
There you go.
I didn't want to go to Arizona. Hell, that look. Yeah, we got a show tonight that's popping. I think you can pass it that way.
I keep.
We got a show tonight popping at the Crow's Nest in Long Beach right here.
Oh, are
on
you
Willow.
going?
Yeah, he's on it tonight.
You're
too.
starting that there?
Yeah,
Oh, you think you're tight?
I'm doing.
Okay.
Bringing it out to the city.
Gang, gang.
Wow.
But I got a tone.
I might have to go.
Yeah, it's just pull up. It's like right down the street, and it's good shit. Got some Nicole Dennis, Jessica Lee Foster.
There's a stage there?
No, but it's a space like where like usually like the pool table is, so we just move that. And
Oh,
it's
is
like,
it?
Yeah, so.
Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, it's like I
See
know
all
because
that.
you in the day and it's like it's a little. It's weird because it's gloomier in the day. And like
I
at
didn't
night
see
it's like
it.
lit. Like
Oh, I get
so,
what you,
you
yeah,
know what I
'cause
mean?
the inside. Yeah, it was like hella dark in there.
It's
and
just
shit.
like the TVs be on. It's like daytime and the
Yeah.
AC blowing. It's like this is vampire hangout.
But
That's the
I'm
second
excited.
time you done mentioned some vampires in the show.
They're
today.
coming.
You got something to say?
They're coming.
Right.
We have to be prepared. No.
It's the
Vampires
edible.
coming- Yeah, vampires
It is.
already
It's
here.
the edible.
They about to. I saw Vampire in Brooklyn and it broke me down.
Oh,
No, I'm
Lord.
fucking with you. Yeah,
This-
but that's gonna be a good show. Got
And you're performing at that?
Yeah.
I'm about to go.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to go to your show. I'm about to go. What
go.
time is it at?
8:30.
Hey.
Yeah, so you pull up, you get to see some.
You're gonna keep doing it? You're gonna have
Yeah, I'm
more?
gonna see how this one go. This is the first one, and
Oh
just
shit! I
everybody,
really
so-
gotta go.
So we just gonna get it popping in there, and see how they got food. They got a kitchen like on the other side.
Hey, you
so
had me
they
at
got some-
food.
They got some fire food in there.
You
too.
had me at food.
That food is bomb. So fries, all that shit, burritos, chicken strips, chicken wings.
We started with the fries.
Yeah, because they fries is fire.
That's the
You gotta
number one
judge
thing
a place
that'll keep
on
you alive.
they fries.
If you need to
That's why-
survive and
that's
you
why
are
I said
broke,
you like
get some
niggas that
potatoes and
eat
make some French
Onion
fries.
rings.
Niggas that eat an In-N-Out and no In-N-Out fries is trash.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are. They
they
very
kinda
trash.
like-
I
you
don't-
gotta
I
eat 'em,
hate-
like,
I
right
don't-
away.
In-N-Out is trash. In-N-Out's burgers is salty and they're racist. So try me, but whatever. Oh, was I not supposed to say that?
Damn, they're a sponsor.
Thank
No,
you.
Sorry.
Until
I'm
they
sorry.
pay a nigga, we can say what we want.
They are though.
Until
No,
they
they're-
cut that check.
Their fries are definitely trash.
They are.
Like, get it together.
They fresh.
They're not necessarily fresh.
They
but
cut
I get
them
what
right
you're saying.
there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they're
they
not
trash,
made,
though.
But they're not made like how you're supposed to make
You gotta,
French
I mean, the ones I had last night
You know
tasted
What
you're
about
supposed
the
to do?
frozen ones they take out the bag and just
No,
dump
look,
it to the
this
fryer?
is the problem though.
That shit is gross.
In-N-Out
Got
does not put
freezer
their
burn
they don't
on
put their
But them the ones
fries
niggas like.
inside flour.
They got seasoning.
They just cut it and put it in try that at home. Cut it and put it in some grease to see what that
I
shit
do
tastes like.
that.
It
I
how?
do.
Now
I
try
do.
this. Let me give
I
you.
do
Let me.
that.
I used to work at
Little
shout
bit-
out
little
to
shake of salt.
shout out to Three Stacks
little bit of
Kitchen.
salt.
He might have to come and you might have to come bring us some food and we could do. Anyways, I
Shameless
used to
plug.
work for him and to do the fries when you cut the potatoes because it was real potatoes, dip it in some eggs, put it in the
You
flour.
make a batter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then do it like that.
You could definitely do that.
It's way better that
But-
way. Why would you no?
But compare compare In-N-Out's fries to like McDonald's fries or like Burger King fries
that's
or like
because
Wendy's
McDonald's
That's
fries.
because those are all like
McDonald's
processed
is
stuff.
fake as fuck.
McDonald's ain't even like real.
That's not even real. That's why it
fries.
tastes that good. They
That shit is
focus
like
on aiming for
Play-Doh
those tastes
food,
on
Lego.
That's what
purpose.
people go
That shit
for.
is Lego food.
Yeah, because they know that's what they'll go for.
Yeah,
Build a block.
I hate it.
yeah,
But
that shit is-
In-N-Out sucks too, anyways, all the way around.
I like Del Taco fries, but I'm sure those are like frozen too.
Who got
They
the
are,
best
but
fries?
I like
But
I
they-
like
they
Del
do.
Taco.
Who got the best fries?
I like Burger
Rallies.
King.
I like Rallies.
Rallies. No.
Rally fries
Rallies.
is fire.
Rallies, you're right.
Rallies
Because
fries
they
be like crazy.
use the batter
All right,
and the seasoning.
The batter.
I'm gonna say Checkers because that's what I know it for.
That's the
Oh
same.
yeah, that's right.
They checkers in
He's one of
Oceanside?
those.
No,
I just know for
from the
Checkers.
East Coast, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Baltimore.
right.
Baltimore.
But
That's right.
Baltimore.
it's Baltimore.
Shout out
Baltimore.
Scarface.
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
That's saying it with the
You
Cuban.
said Bal-
That's
you say
Al
Baltimore?
Pacino's Cuban accent.
Baltimore?
Wait,
Where's
wait,
Stynk go?
wait.
Baltimore?
Baltimore?
Still
Baltimore
here.
or Baltimore?
That's too much.
Baltimore.
What you got? What's been good with
But
you, Steve?
Edgewood though.
What's been good with you in the last few weeks?
With that Oreos hat on.
Shout out to the team.
Can you hear me?
I don't know what happened.
I said, what's been good with you the last few weeks since you've been
Shit,
out?
man, just driving up and down the fucking highway.
Shit.
Hey.
See any crazy shit?
No, but I got some great shit to happen. I got fucking 3 A's for $46.
God damn. And it was
That's a
fine
very random number.
$46.
Like, why
$46?
46?
for these
Taxes.
3 A's.
3
I
ace.
don't know.
I don't know.
3 ace.
Were
You bought
at a
some
shop?
magic. That was some magical shit.
Did you go to a shop or was it like off the
Yeah, they
homie?
delivered the shit and everything.
For $46?
So the $6 was probably the gas.
What it look like though? Don't be gassing up
It's
weed that just looks like oregano.
It's mids.
It's
It's
desert.
mids.
It's desert
See,
rocks.
and that's why it was for. Now we know why
It's
it was
mids.
$46.
Mids.
They're like, you know what?
Yeah.
You buy two, we'll give you a whole eighth for
we
$1.
we trying to
Fuck it.
push to get rid of this shit.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
like,
even know if it had a name.
Damn.
Wow.
See, you can't be out here smoking mids.
Nameless genetics.
Nah, it had to have had a name. It had a name, but that's
Nameless
probably why you don't
genetics.
remember it, because
Right.
it wasn't worth remembering.
Look.
Are you even
Is
high?
that the pack?
Did you
Is that the
smoke all
pack?
of it already?
Is that the pack?
It took you all three. It took you all 3 eighths to get high, huh?
It all
Damn
crumbled.
near.
Damn near.
Smoke. What is that? Smoke-a-land?
Just by the bag is some mids.
You showing us the side of the bag.
Right. Just
Why they smell smoke like?
Yeah, smockling.
No, it's smoke, but
But it's just weird. It don't look
It's
like
smoke.
like
it's
Oakland
an A.
smoking.
It's an A.
smoke.
Yeah.
It say 28% THC.
28% boo boo.
I don't know about the taste though.
It's dried out. Is it dry? Is it still even like sticky? Or it was like dried nugs?
It's almost like some Arizona from back
Is it getting you high?
in the day. It ain't
That's the
really
question.
like cushy.
How high are you? Because I'm high as fuck off this edible. Oh my god.
Yeah, we floating over here. Cloud 9.
Floating. And oh my god, edibles. I just knew this was where it was gonna be.
Let me see.
I've been
He's
high
just
in a
going
long
through.
time.
He going through packs like, let me see this one. Wait, they gave you 3 of the same kind?
Look,
It just
That's
looked
a
like
lot of stem.
It looked like it was from regulation.
That's why. That's why it came.
Hey, look,
that's why it
Stynk.
came to 3.
Hold it still. Hold it still. Stop twirling it so it can focus on
He
it.
trying to see the crystals.
It's gonna focus on the weed.
Let me see the trichomes. Let me see the trichomes.
Why he keep going to the other
I
side?
think you got to put it right in front of the camera. You to the side. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Scoot forward.
Bring it
Low
closer.
forward. Low forward. Right.
There, right there.
Right there. Look at it. Yeah.
Still going over.
Some
right?
regulation. There's some regulation.
My shit better than that.
Ain't no crystals on it.
Oh, hell
Some
yeah.
trichomes is like missing. Put some keef on that. Put some hash on that. You gonna be good. Put some wax. Go to the shop and get some wax.
Yeah, some wax to work.
That shit, just by dropping wax in there, that shit would be like some fire OG, nigga.
Wax.
Hey, that's remember when Foolish would be like, this the shit that you gotta mix some other weed with.
Like, why don't
This
all
just to
this
stretch
shit?
your weed
That's just
out.
the
And it'd be
stretch.
nugs
Right.
of it. It'd be a big ass nug of it, like the nugs be chunky.
Mix that shit with a
Regulation.
cigarette or something.
You'd be like, nigga,
shit.
if this was fire, this would, nigga, I'd take all, nigga, them nugs would be chunky as fuck, and it'd be like, nigga, we smoking a branch. This shit is like
That's
rough.
what it looked like. Looked
That
like
shit
all
is-
stem.
But some of them have flavor. That's the thing. The flavor be dried up at the highest. It still hits you. Like certain weeds, even when it was good weed, but it's just dried out. So it's like you can smoke
What'd
it
he
and
say,
you just don't enjoy smoking it, but you'll be high, but it'd be like a depressed high. 'Cause you be
He's
like,
making analogies about the weed.
I missed all the flavor.
That's what he said.
I missed all that runts, natural white.
It gets you high, but
Pomegranate,
it don't
like-
got no smell or no taste or none of that
Yeah,
shit.
it's still good. That's why I don't really like purple. Because purple don't sometimes really have like a.
Purple.
I don't really,
Right.
but purple
I love
don't really have
purple.
like a distinctive taste to me.
That was always like
And it
some
just
Bay
gets you.
Area
It just
shit to me.
hits you.
Every weed.
And that's what I
ever
like.
had.
OG, you smell OG, Blue Dream, any of these like,
Purple,
and it's
it
like
does
you.
have a taste. It's
It's
weird.
just like it's like a almost nothing
Nah.
there. There's
It's
not.
like a-
I can hit a blunt, not know it's
Had
not
like
purple.
granddaddy
Hey,
purple.
But it hits you though
All
like
that
heavy.
shit. That was
Hey,
like.
But it hits you heavy. I'm not saying the
Anything with the
I like to
purple?
taste my shit though and enjoy
Anything
it.
with purple?
You just be like high off some purple, like nigga. What the
Always
fuck?
a good time, like anything that was purple.
I worked in a shop once, and an old dude came in. You know, old people, especially older black people, always be like,
Was it a
"What's
trap
the?"
shop?
No, it was a real legal shop. Like
What?
yeah, this was like 2010, and on the like north side of Long Beach, like pretty much like Lakewood almost.
They
And
was doing this in
they-
2010?
Yeah, it was like that's when you had to apply for like with the applications was like cost like 16,000 or something. It was a lot of shit, and even then you still wasn't promised to get like the shit. So, but the shop was fire. We had a lot of shit, and this old black dude came in. He was like, "What's some weak shit y'all got in here?"
Oh my god.
And
It was a lot of
asked-
shops open, yeah, 2010.
Yeah, even like I mean, it was like that shit was it was a lot. So he's like, he was like, yeah, the dude is showing him some weeds, and he's like, "What's this? Is it purple? I can't do no purples." And like I'm like we just looking at it like he's like, yeah, I can't. I had some purple weed, and I went to the liquor store and got a bottle, and I just ended up passing out. And I woke up, the ambulance was there and waking me up, and they said, "What did you take?" And he goes, "I just said I had some weed." And they asked me, "Was it purple?" I was just like, nigga, like you was on something else. That wasn't you. So it was like you was off of Vicodin and a fucking.
Oh my god.
Nigga went to the store to get some more vodka. He was off of V&V, nigga. That's funny. But purple, I just never was like a big fan. Like that's what I was telling him. Like Bubba, like Bubba's always fire. If you get like some real Bubba, like headband.
You don't like the purple?
Not really. I had like purple Afghan OG or AK. It was like purple AK Afghani. It was like some weird like combination of them. That shit was like the best. Like one of I'll say top 3 weeds I ever had in my life. That shit was fire. The taste, the smoke, like it was really that shit was.
You
gas.
remember that shit?
It's only a few weeds. Our Bubba pre-98 Bubba. The first time I tasted that. That purple Afghan
I don't like you used to grow that shit
and
too.
those
They
like
still,
those
that still goes now.
Yeah.
Like this, I still see that. being
LA
sold,
Confidential is
pre-98
LA
bubble.
Confidential is a bubble. It's just they gave it a name. Like there ain't no genetics called LA Confidential, nigga. Like it's just they
I was
put
about to
names
say
to
that,
shit.
but Bubba too. Bubba is just like a like. So the groups is OG, hybrid,
Well, no. Well, it's sativa. It's
Purple
sativa.
and sativa.
It's sativa hybrid. It's really sativa and indica. Those are the two actual.
And then there's hybrid
strains.
Yeah.
Or those
When
are
you
the
mix the two.
And then
Yes,
it's hybrid is a
exactly.
mix of the two. And one, it could be more dominant. One is more dominant. Then there's like OG is just like one of the main flavors of like type of like plant of indica. But like
Bubba's
Blue
just
Dream.
the name. Bubba's not.
So Bubba's
Part of a strain.
But Bubba's a,
It's a strain
It's-
itself.
Yeah, Bubba's a indica. It's like
Yeah,
a
but
heavy
that's what I'm
indica.
saying. It's like a strain itself. There's nothing there like.
Bubba
Like Blue
Kush
Dream.
is its own. It's its
Yeah,
own.
it's
plant.
but pre
Yeah,
'98
and that's-
Bubba is like
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
it's
saying,
like.
but-
Those genetics were for before it like people started changing it to say Bubba Kush or this because that's Bubba Kush is different than
They started
pre-98.
mixing it with different shit to where you
Pre-98
get
Bubba
these
is like-
hybrids now.
Yeah.
and they crossbreeding with different plants.
So when
I
you get
know.
pre
I
'98,
was-
it's like a totally different.
I was trying to say like comparison to purple though. Purple is like
That's
there's
a
different
that's a
strains of
strain.
purple.
Yeah, because they cross it just like
Not- it's not its
like
own.
cherry pie and,
its
and
own
cookies
in itself.
But
they,
it has.
they cross cookies with everything now,
Okay.
like cakes.
I don't. Grow
That's
in
why it's
Solis.
too much weed out here, yo.
It's just, but those honestly,
is.
those
Too
are
much.
all.
That's where it
those
gets
are
The
all-
same way you got so many different types of fucking plants and flowers and all this shit
But I'm
that
saying
grows.
there's not like Bubba this, Bubba that, Bubba this, Bubba that. Bubba is its own
Yeah, well-
strain, like its own.
But
one.
there is
until
like
until you mix it.
'Cause
Now
I-
you mixed it with something else.
'cause
Now
I've
whatever
had-
seed you get out of that is gonna be that. It's not gonna be.
I've
Bubba
had
no more.
blue Bubba.
It's
Well,
gonna
yeah,
be the mix.
Like
true,
blue
but
Blue
it'll
Bubba is
also be
fire.
the mix with other things though. Like if you
Mix it with Blue
Bubba
Dream.
and something that is purple though, you get what I'm saying?
You
like
can get purple Bubba. Like literally, I've had that. They've had that. They have a purple Bubba.
Yeah, okay,
It's just those two strains, purple and Bubba, mixed together, and then you got that's
Right,
now a
but
hybrid of
purple-
itself, but it still might be an indica. It's not a hybrid as far as being a sativa indica.
but purple is like what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there's like, for instance, my purple that I have would be our runts. It's a
That's
it's a
purple
type
runts.
of purple.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like purple is the
But Runts
the
is its
whole.
own strain too, and purple is its own strain. So they just slapped them together. That's
No,
literally how
runts
they
is
grew
a type
it.
of purple.
But no, they have white runts. They got like literally they got pink runts.
Yeah.
They got like a dumb bunch of different runts, and then they
I'm
have
talking
regular
about the
runts.
flower though,
'Cause
not the
regular
name,
runts,
because there's a type of like.
But each of
purple
those are
weed,
mixed
though. I'm
with
not talking
something
about the
else.
name
it's
of
like
it.
Billy Kimber. Have you ever had Billy Kimber? Billy Kimber is almost like some real life, like damn near Pineapple Express type shit. That shit is fire.
But it's a
and
name.
it's like,
I'm
but
talking
it's
about
a,
groups.
but it's
I'm
a
just-
name.
Somebody
and
grew
it's
some
a
weed
group,
at one
but
point,
that's the
and it was
genetics
purple.
of it. That's so the
And that was
genetics-
purple weed now.
Yeah, so
And that's what they took it and ran with it. That was just
But
purple.
this is what I'm trying to say. So if you made the list, right? Because there's always where it starts, right? So it'd be weed.
like the periodic
Types
table.
of weed, yes. Then there's types
No,
of
very
weed,
much,
right?
yeah.
So that's indica, sativa, and then they came up with boom,
Yeah, those
hybrid.
strains
so then what
on each side.
stems off of there would then be OGs, right? That's the OGs.
No, the
are
OGs is
Hold on,
are
hold on.
indica.
Stink.
OGs are indica.
Well, I'm listening.
I think you have a good way of explaining things. Maybe you can give all of us some insight on this topic right here. Okay?
on how purple is
Lighter.
grown.
Not how it's grown, but specific plants, I guess. Is that what we was talking about? What was your
My point was the grouping.
question.
The grouping of the names.
They're
because
just-
he kept saying like for instance he kept saying Bubba and then kept saying purple, but those are like
Oh, the right person.
they're not against each other. They're like
but it's like okay,
they're
it's,
like they're different groups though.
But those groups fall under either sativa or indica. That's it. So like Blue Dream is like one of those popular
hybrid,
sativas.
though, because they're-
like Blue Dream is a sativa, but then they cut it. Like I had one of the best weeds. Another one I always remember, Blue Bubba, but it's a cross of Blue Dream and Bubba. But those are just the strains that fall under just sativa and indica, or a hybrid that they cross with an indica or a sativa or another
okay, so
hybrid.
let me say this.
So-
like Granddaddy Perp. You feel
Right.
me? That's a type of purple.
That's the plant. That's
a type of
what it
purple.
came from.
Exactly. That's a type of purple, right?
It comes from. It's
And
a
then
purple,
so-
but it's an indica.
And then so
And
if you
that's-
mix that with what's the one you kept saying?
Bubba,
Yeah, Bubba.
you got purple Bubba.
Purple Bubba or is Bubba Granddad, because
You
Granddad
could do
is the
either.
type of perp.
But honestly,
you
it
get
could
what I'm
be-
saying?
but-
Because Granddad is the type of perp.
But it can be whatever you
So that's
name
my
it because
point.
you're the grower.
I know
but the
that.
genetics,
I
but
know
the
that.
genetics are always
I do
just gonna
it. I
be
know that.
when people go
Perp
like
Bubba.
niggas. Well, yeah, but
That's
when,
what I'm saying.
But
Like,
niggas,
Bubba.
when people go, well, what's the name of it? Oh, it's some purple Bubba, and they
but
gonna be
why
like,
would
well,
you?
what is
But
it?
why
that-
would you name it Purple Bubba when it's Granddad is a
Well,
type
then they
of
have
purple?
that because
Right.
but then you
Why
go,
is it not Granddaddy?
Well, then it
Purple
would
Bubba?
be that. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Granddaddy
So
Bubba?
it's like,
yeah,
GDP
literally,
Bubba.
like
different,
Granddaddy.
no.
different
That's
It
real
colors.
would be
shit.
like GDP Bubba.
Yeah.
I've seen it
Granddaddy
called
Bubba.
that before. I've walked
Yeah, I've
into a
seen
shop
that.
and I've seen that sold before.
And I've had that. And it's but that's I was just saying it just because those are the two names that's in my
I
head.
purchased that.
But I understand what you're saying, and that's
kind
real
of
shit
like
too.
this, kind of like this. So I'm basically saying that as the same as there's perp, there's also Gorilla Glue. Like those two come before. Like the other shit you're talking about is more of a name. Like
Yeah.
it's like.
No, but those are those.
It's later. It stemmed later. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it stemmed way later. There was perps a long time ago. There's Gorilla Glue long time ago. Cheese long time ago.
Yeah.
Then they started grouping and making something called the shit he keeps saying.
No, but I mean, Bubba was already like back in the day. Bubba was like a,
What's cheese?
cheese. You never
Like-
had cheese?
It's basically like just
It's
the,
just a-
the
that's
strain
just a
that
tea. You
never had
literally-
cheese?
No,
I believe that's a
not
sativa.
No.
No, it's not.
I've smelt some
On
weed
my
that smelled
sandwich.
like
No, they
cheese.
got like
that's
you.
basically it.
They got like
I
UK.
did
That's
not
my
want
point.
that.
That's my point. No, those are good.
I've
That's
had a
gas.
blue. They have
It
blue
tastes like
cheese.
gas. Yes,
They've
blue
had blue
cheese.
cheese, which is blue dream and
If
cheese.
it smelled like cheese, I don't want
It
it.
is
See,
like,
and that's my
but it
point.
hit though.
So all
It
of
hit.
those
That
smell
shit
like
hit you.
cheese. So you knew which ones are cheese. That's what I'm saying when it comes to perp. You know when it's perp by looking at it and
Yeah.
smelling it. You don't know when it's fucking whatever the shit
You do.
keep saying.
You do.
don't know. No, you don't.
If you
No,
know
you
Bubba,
don't.
you know what Bubba
You
smell
can't
like.
just-
You know how Bubba looks. Even the buzz,
Granddaddy
even
Bubba.
the
No,
buzz
not
look different.
specifically.
Even
No,
the
it
buzz
doesn't
look
have a
different.
specific
The buzz look
significance
different.
to it.
It's like it's honestly the buzz are even like.
Bubba's just real dark.
But
Yeah,
do you
it's
get,
exactly.
But do you, okay,
it's
so do you,
darker.
but this
It's
is
not.
my
It's
thing.
not like
This
some
is my
bright. It's
thing.
not
It's
some
a
dark.
name. It's not a
bright green
description.
shit.
It's a
and it's
name.
more in like ball. Like
It's not a
it's like
description.
it's more rounded already. Like it's a.
But a lot of
it's
them
like
are
a chunky.
rounded.
But it's like a chunky. Dense,
But a lot of them are chunky.
Is
But
it-
you could tell
you
different
could
types.
tell. You could
tell
tell.
different types of weed though.
Like
That's
you
what
can tell
I'm saying, but
Skywalker.
Bubba
Usually when I
is
see
not one of
Skywalker,
those.
Skywalker is just another OG.
That's just the name.
But it's still-
That's the name,
but
though.
you know
OG
that
is
it's
the
Skywalker
category.
OG.
OG
Yeah.
is the category.
But you can
But
have
you know-
OG is
Skywalker without the OG.
category.
Yeah,
OG
they've had
is the
I've had
category.
like Master, like they'll have like
OG
a
is
master,
the
like Master.
category.
Okay, like Master. You ever had like any type of Master that goes with anything else? You always taste the Master in it.
But
Have you
that's
never
just
like
the
Matt? They
name.
and they have a most like real upscale shops have a Master OG, Master Bubba, and a Master Kush.
That's just the name.
And it's like, but the Master, you know, you can't. There's no way you can smoke. And I've been in shops and bought shit that wasn't even named. Like they just renamed some shit. And I was like, nigga, that's like, and it's fire. Master OG is one of the best fucking. It's a cross, whatever Master, but Master is its own strain. Like so when they cross, but it's just like they have Master Kush, all these different like, but it's that same taste with the OG taste or the same taste with you, but you can always taste Master, like period. Like when it's different than just a regular OG. That shit is crazy, but that's whatever that is, and they always mark it as that because that's that plant. It's like a Master,
It's just a
whatever,
name.
but it is just a name, but it's just a name for that
So
plant.
that's what I'm saying. So then, there's OG, there's glue, there's purple. That's what I mean. That's
But
what I
glue
mean
was like
by-
low key some newer shit. And glue
Glue is
didn't-
not new.
Man, glue didn't
Glue
come
is
around.
not
Look, like
new.
TV agreed with me in the back.
Glue
TV
is not new.
Glue came around in like 11.
No.
I remember like
That's new?
Like 2012 for me.
Nigga, that's a
10
whole
years.
decade ago.
10
That's new?
years. Yeah, that was like when nobody talking about no type of glue.
Well, anyways,
like
I got it.
pre
So,
09.
give me a-
That's to do it.
Because
When
I
did you
got
start
it.
smoking?
Hey, mom and dad.
Hey.
When I was like 11 with the white people.
See, yeah, you remember I said earlier?
We was smoking out of
I smoked
everything.
late. I hit some shit at like 17. Started smoking like puff here and there, but
Are
I
we
didn't-
telling the truth or what we doing?
I just started smoking
I
heavy.
said
Like I
sorry to
smoked
my
Did y'all
now.
really
parents
tell the
already.
truth?
Like I smoke
I said
now
I'm
until like
sorry to my
22,
parents.
23.
What'd he do?
I was like
10,
20,
11.
22 around when I smoke now. When I started like smoking.
When was the first time you hit a blunt?
Like 17,
11.
16, 17.
Stink.
11.
Like 95,
Oh.
94 or something.
Yeah, mine was like 98,
You want to
99.
guess how old I was?
Damn.
wasn't even born.
He said a year.
I was born. Thank you very
Yo, my
much.
nigga JK.
He was there.
Yeah, I was born. I was only
Nigga
one
B
though.
Fox.
It was 2000.
I was only one.
So you for 2000? How old were you?
I'm not telling that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hey, that was on the last
believe
on the show though with AK. He was like, so how old are you? I was like, how
Wait,
old are you?
wait,
Oh,
what?
you were supposed to.
I give you a year, but I ain't gonna tell you the age.
You gotta
You
figure
have
it
to
out, my
figure it
brother.
out and do the
Sorry,
math.
my brother.
They're
You
gonna have to go
better.
back and watch my other shits, and
My
maybe I'll
other
say it in
shits.
there somewhere.
He said my other shit.
And if they really
you
want to
was-
figure it out that bad, then
Where
I
did
think I
that
was
lighter
like
go?
18 when I first hit my first, and then consistently smoking at like 23.
Damn, that was.
I gave y'all my lighter. Somebody didn't already.
We was just sitting
Y'all
here.
done
though.
put it in y'all pocket.
No.
Look,
Where did it go?
look they didn't ask
Nothing
me
in my
for a
pocket.
lighter at the beginning of the show.
Oh, it is in my pocket.
And that,
Wow. Isn't this
Hey,
always
these-
the person?
I got on these Joker
This is
fans.
always the person.
I
got on
Nah,
these-
don't blame the
I got on
man.
these Joker
Can we get
fans.
this on
Like me and
camera?
Batman.
Can we get
gonna-
this on
That's why-
camera? Get your pants on camera.
me and Joker about to fade.
No,
Like,
get your pants
he
on.
got to pick his leg up.
He got on them
Can
Irish
y'all
jump
can
around.
they see this? This
they
man
see this?
walked out of the house with
Jump
these pants
around.
on.
Joker style. You gonna see me? I got to fade with Batman at
Jump up,
7:30.
jump up, get down.
I got my trench coat on. So jump around.
My nigga.
Yeah, I was like, where is the lighter? Like, I know I'm not tripping, but I
You
was
was,
tripping. But I
right.
was tripping.
And he always got the lighter. Every time.
So how was y'all Super Bowl though? What did y'all do? Did y'all stay?
Nah,
at
fuck
LA
that,
Street?
man. He got the lighter. He trying to
He always
Get
tried to do
this
that.
nigga.
He always tried to do that. Ready,
Get
go.
this nigga.
He always
Now,
tried to do
Tony.
that. Every time. What'd you say, Stynk? What'd you say?
Tony, do you got the lighter, Tony?
Stynk, are you going to be at the next Jokes and Notes?
This Sunday.
Which, by the way, shout out to Jokes and Notes. It's one of the hottest
Hell yeah.
up and coming. Well, actually, not up and coming. We've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, that's where I
I
started.
promote with my boy
Yeah.
Warren. Hey, that's actually where I met Tony Grams.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta tap in with us, and my Instagram, I'll have it in my bio. Tony has it in his bio. It's all over the place. So y'all gonna have to fuck with us.
Click it.
But you gonna be there, Stynk?
When?
Sunday night.
Is it next Sunday?
Sunday?
I think he's having it. Yeah, this
Yeah,
coming up
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, yeah, this Sunday.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure you'll probably get that DM.
I'm gonna come sign up too.
Hey.
I always got to go
I
up.
would put it in my bio, but I don't know how.
Things in the back with like gourmet
Edit.
meals.
You
and
go to
shit.
edit and you press edit bio.
Edit, and then you just copy paste, my nigga.
Yeah.
That mean I'm
Or
gonna-
share a link, and
The whole
then
live gonna end. Then when I do that shit,
everything just go down.
y'all fucked
He
up.
gonna log himself out and shit. Okay, I don't know the damn password.
It's
Shit.
also for
Hey.
performers.
You
Cam,
done had to walk me through some shit, you know.
Yeah.
you gonna come
I'm
perform?
like, man, fuck it. I'll just wait till I get to you.
I don't
Uh,
perform.
All this bullshit.
Aww.
yeah, when you gonna drop some bars?
When have y'all ever seen me perform?
On
Come
video?
on.
I ain't never seen me
Cam.
perform
On video? I
nowhere.
done seen you
I
on
know.
video.
That's what I mean in person.
That you
Nah,
know.
just the
Cam
video.
can rap,
I
y'all.
don't know, maybe.
He be lit.
Possibly.
Go check out the,
I come out and do some video.
Yeah,
the
that shit
innovative
is dope.
music video. That shit's so cute.
I'm taking on
You
the
can meet
career as a
Warren, too.
cameraman these days.
You can meet
know?
Warren and see,
Yeah,
check
you
him
like-
out,
you
check
like
out
it.
the
Sometimes it
dope.
gotta be done.
Do some
Yeah.
innovative shit down at the venue, the secret
Right.
locale, hidden in like Batman. That's the
Hey.
second Batman reference.
But yeah.
It's gonna be cool though. Shit, and we got the Chateau shit tomorrow. Got the Crow's Nest tonight. Make sure you pull up to that. You can just slide in and
Slide
enjoy. Check out a good ass show. A bunch of the homie Luis Noriega. He gonna be on there. Nicole Dennis, Jessica Lee Foster.
Tony Mack.
Yeah, I was trying to do it off. Like, I know I'm late with the handoff. That was like some Westbrook shit. Like,
I'm gonna be there.
that was all out of
That was
bounds.
direct.
Yeah, nigga doo-doo. But shit, yeah, there's we going up and it's gonna be a great show. And oh yeah, my girl Angela Corza, she on it too. My bad. And we got a few other people slide through. I think Mario Caballero, he gonna pull up. And
What the fuck?
yeah, he like what the fuck? Like yeah, VIP. No. But yeah, it's going down. So make sure don't miss that. And then tomorrow at the Comedy Chateau, I don't even know who's on. They just gave me a flyer and was like, you on the show. So I don't know who else on the show. So just pull up. It's a free show. 2 drink minimum. North Hollywood Comedy Chateau on Lancashire, and just look it up. And Jokes and Notes probably Sunday. Yeah, most likely gonna be at the. Well, I'm gonna be there. I know you're gonna be there.
Yep, definitely. I'll be selling
We all be
embroidery.
there.
I better.
Yeah.
Hey, turn up. Fuck it.
We'll all be in that motherfucking slide. Yeah.
Yep. With that being said, I will be there selling embroidery, selling some other things. You feel me? Come check me out. And of course, y'all
Wait
know
a
what it
minute, you
is.
gotta, you can't leave people hanging like that.
Selling some other
You said
things.
some other things.
Other
You gotta tell people
Some other
what you.
things.
Other
You gotta
things.
come see. You gotta come see. You feel me? I can't give it all away.
The game is
You
to be
gotta come
sold.
see. You gotta come
not to
see.
be told.
But I also, like I said, I'll be
Hey, what's
selling
the nigga
embroidery.
name? The actor.
Oh,
Look, see, I said the word. I said that was the word we were supposed to stop saying, right?
What?
And,
Aw,
and
look
it
at
slipped. It's just a force
See?
of habit, though. That's
Yeah.
how I come out.
the
Yeah.
nigga.
I just said it.
But if you are looking for your own personal embroidery or vinyl press, hit me up. Links are in my bio for serious inquiries. And as always, y'all, stay addicted. The China White.
Yep.
Tony Mack. Follow me on Instagram. As always, come see me. I'm in the Comedy Store in La Jolla.
Yep.
Hey, we'll have to make a trip. That'd be fun.
I'm also in Oceanside. I'm in Long Beach this weekend.
Hey.
Yeah.
Comedy Chat Show on Saturday. So what's up?
Popping.
So we everywhere, just not in one area.
Okay.
Just moving with this
In
shit.
different area
And-
codes.
That's what's up. And check out my podcast. You're gonna be okay.
Hey, okay.
That's what's up.
And
Where
shout
can
out
they
to-
find that at?
It's on wherever podcasts are. Everywhere on every podcast. And if you don't want it, if it's not on the podcast that you listen to, they'll put it on there for you. So it's everywhere.
That's
Nice.
what's up. That's what's
And
up.
shout out to my mask. You feel me?
Hey.
That shit fly.
You know what I'm saying? Wear this.
Shout out to
The
the
Enterprises.
Yeah, shout that out. You see that?
I love the love.
Can I get a shirt, yo? I need a shirt.
At Tony Graham's
You know what?
Comedy.
We can talk
You see
about
that on the
this.
back?
I do need a shirt, yo.
You gotta do business with her right here.
That's
Hey,
hard,
20
yeah.
grams of the
Yeah, I
bread.
need a shirt.
You better.
Pew, 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 pew. No,
So,
no.
let's get it.
Don DeMarco.
Stink.
You gotta drop a Don DeMarco.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
Are we out?
Yeah, give your shout outs.
Well, look, man, you can find me on Grindface. I'm Stynk Brown. You know, in the trap, trying to get a sip of this hen doggy dog. Jokes,
Hombre.
shit, everywhere, shit.
That's right.
Innovative comedy, culture, the whole thing, you know.
Yeah, innovative.
See?
Innovative.
Okay. Well, I'm
Tony
cool
can
as
just do the
Cam.
voices.
Yeah, he do.
Innovative.
I do all the
He do.
voiceovers.
We got a lot of them. But
Yeah.
So
wants you to be
jazzy
part of that
ass.
list.
This nigga jazzy as well.
this has been Innovative Comedy.
Oh,
Make
like
sure you guys you hit our website www.theinnovativeculture.com. You're gonna find this video.
Yeah.
You're gonna find all our other videos. You're gonna find everybody that's affiliated with us.
Content.
You're gonna find everybody's shit
Yeah.
up there. It's a little contact form at the bottom down there too. So you know if anybody want to reach out, you make sure you hit that and you tap in. We got our Instagram, innovative.culture.
Hey.
And you know, you're going to be able to see some live streams up there. We're going to be getting some more shows up on our live stream.
Got that ice.
What else we got? It's February, you know, it's 2022. It's a lot of shit going on, and we definitely trying to look at Stynk.
Black power. Black power.
That's what I see as I'm
You got you, my
I'm
brother.
giving my closing moments.
Black power.
Power to the people.
So
Power to the people. Power to all people.
I think this has been another episode of Innovative Comedy. This has been episode number 33.
Yeah.
33.
Is it?
We knocking them back.
Been a good run. We about to keep it going.
This is nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's hitting us up now that's asking to
Yeah.
get on the show.
Hey,
So we
that's
trying to
what's up.
schedule everybody.
Real
And,
shit.
I love it.
you know, whether it's anybody that's been on before and they want to come back or anybody new that watched the show, tap in with us and, you know, we'll definitely make it happen. We'll set something up and get you on the right show, you know? So, as always, this has been Innovative Comedy.
Cheers.
I'm Cool Ass Cam.
Hey.
And this has been me talking shit with my friends.
You know.
And I'm moving on, yeah. And we will catch you on the next one.
Innovative.
Lobster?
This nigga's
Big
I told you he was over there. You didn't hear me say he was over there with.
Innovative.